Happy Transfer Tuesday, everybody, the day of the week where we take a look at our finances to see if there's any money moves we can make in a positive direction. That has been looking a little bit different for me the last few weeks on unemployment, but that's okay. I actually have kind of a funny story about the confusion of being unemployed, but I'll save that until after the transfers because I know not everyone's here for the stories, but don't worry, I have an interview out of the whole process. But anyway, so the first update I have is from last Friday on the 9th. I did finally receive my first unemployment paycheck, or unemployment benefit, I guess you technically have to call it. So it was, man, is that 3 or 4 weeks from the day I was furloughed, whatever. Which was on the 18th, so 3 weeks later, I finally got my first, not finally, I shouldn't say it like that. That was like the fastest possible time frame for, with me being on the ball and the state being on the ball. I know it's a very different story, at least in Massachusetts. So I shouldn't say it like that. I am very grateful to receive my first unemployment benefit. Please don't get me wrong about that. So incredibly grateful. And it was in the amount of $427, which is New Hampshire's state maximum. So nothing to be done about the amount. So as long as everything continues to go smoothly and I get my unemployment benefit every week for the month of February, that'll be $1,281 for the month of February from unemployment. So no, that doesn't cover rent, but that is, again, I'm insanely grateful for that. So yeah, my Transfer Tuesdays lately are not looking like how much money can I save and add to my savings or invest. And unfortunately, it's just survival mode at the moment, but it's okay. I have been bracing for this. I've been working really freaking hard for years to prepare myself. Well, I was hoping it was for other uses, but at least I am okay during this time of not a great income landscape. But yeah, so Friday I got my first unemployment benefit. Whew. Yeah. It's been a confusing process. All right, and then yesterday, I got a super thanks from Carol in the amount of $9.99. Thank you so much, Carol. I appreciate you being here infinitely. And that'll get paid out to me in March when YouTube pays out for the month of February. So thank you, Carol, for adding to that balance. I am so appreciative. And then yesterday I also got a PayPal notification that Mark had sent me $35. Thank you so much, Mark. He is certainly no stranger to helping me on this channel week after week. And both of you, I appreciate you guys so very much. Obviously, that money is going to help me towards my utilities and rent this month. So thank you both very much. Now, unemployment. Oh, Lord help us. Where are we? Yeah, so early last week, I had to attend, I guess it's probably everyone has to go through this. I think that was the impression I got, but an in-person state meeting or whatever, where they go over your eligibility and the do's and don'ts of unemployment and things like that. Just all of the probably like legally mandated things that you have to explain to everyone who's on the unemployment system. So it was like me and a room full of other people who seemed to be on the same time frame in the unemployment process. So that was interesting, but they were just explaining in detail how to upload, proof that you've been applying to jobs every week and doing whatever you're supposed to be doing. And the first week that I uploaded the documents that asked for or uploaded my work search activities for that first week, it asked for uploads for like proof. So I took screenshots of the websites where I've submitted applications, or I uploaded like the confirmation email, thank you for applying to XYZ. And that was all well and good, but the option wasn't there last week to upload some piece of proof. So I called and I'm like, I just want to make sure I did everything right, because it didn't ask me for those like uploaded proof of documents this time. And the lady on the phone was like, yeah, it's never going to ask you for that ever. So, and I was like, wait, what? So, it did, and now it's not, and now that never happens. But yet when I was at in person and like the person was giving the presentation, they were very clear, like, these are the documents you need to upload. And it's like, granted, that was a local office, and when you call like the unemployment hotline, it goes to the state office, which is somewhere else, and it's just like, those stories don't line up. So I just said, okay, I'm just keeping a very close eye on like my inbox from them and making sure they're not like, hey, where's your documents, you did something wrong or whatever. I hate conflicting information, and it just goes further. This time from my employer, I wasn't technically laid off, I furloughed. So I'm technically still employed, but they have furloughed me for 90 days, and they are going to reevaluate if they need me at that time. And as I've shared, like, every indication from the way it happened to them requesting sampling materials back and things, it all feels very permanent. And just like in my heart, I don't want to go back somewhere that's treated me that way. But again, I'm not going to be stupid about it. Like, if I need the money when the time comes, okay. But anyway, there's been confusion with paying my healthcare premiums during this time, because even though I'm furloughed, there's still my employer is still sponsoring me as an employee. So I'm still able to keep my employer sponsored benefits through them, like, health insurance, things like that. So in the original email I got like an hour after they told me I'm furloughed, they gave me a snapshot of, here's the monthly payment that you need to make to keep your benefits, and it's $391.98. And these payments should be made in monthly increments via electronic payment, and they explain how to do that. So that's all well and good. I did that. Like January 30th, I think I did that for the month of February, so I can have my healthcare benefits. But man, late last week, I got an email from them, and that was like, hey, you way overpaid your premiums. We can't contribute to your health savings account on your behalf during this time. So, like, how do you want us to handle this? And I said, what? Like, I sent the amount specified, and no, I'm not trying to contribute to my HSA during this time. Like, I was told that's the exact amount I need to pay every month just to keep my health insurance. And she was like, no, I'm sorry you received incorrect information. Obviously, this is a different person, but they both work in the HR or benefits department of my employer. But anyway, so yeah, she's saying that $391 that I sent in already completely covers me for the 3 months plus then some. So I have like $56.04 left over. And I was like, how does that make any sense? I don't know. She's saying like my monthly premiums, the first number I got felt right. $391 a month is like $195.99 per pay period, which feels accurate to what I was paying before, which I could certainly just log into my paycheck and see, but I know that's accurate. And now this other lady is telling me, yeah, it'd only be $111.98 per month, which excludes my HSA and my transit, or my, like, what the heck do you call it? Yeah, mass transit, public transit portion of the HSA that I was contributing to, that I was using to cover the costs of commuting into the office when I did take the bus. So I don't know, maybe the first lady just gave me the wrong amount. I don't know, whatever. I'm keeping all this documentation, obviously, and I'm just waiting to, I don't know. Like, What? These things are not lining up. What is the confusion here? It's a different story everywhere you go. But then the funniest part, I think it was Friday morning, I got a phone call, and it was from a job I had applied to almost immediately after I had been furloughed. And he was like, yeah, I sent you an email about an interview a few days ago, and I haven't heard back yet, so I'm just reaching out again to confirm that maybe you weren't interested, or see if you really were, and maybe just hadn't seen the email or something. And I was like, ooh, I did not see any email. I don't know. So I'm scouring my inbox, and I'm like, hey, let me check my junk folder, and I'm hemming and hawing, and he's like, yeah, I don't know, there's been a lot of confusion lately. We've had a few different people misspell their email addresses on their resumes, so we've had trouble getting hold of people. And I'm just like, hang on. In my head, obviously I didn't say this, but in my head, I'm thinking to myself, one, I quadruple checked that shit. I know I didn't misspell my email address in my resume. That's but also, I don't know if he was referring to his whole lifetime of his career. He's had a handful of people misspell, or literally for this one job posting, which I hope not. With such a tough job market out there, are people really be out here misspelling their contact information? Guys, please don't let that be you. What? Look, if you don't want to proofread your cover letter and resume, that's your prerogative. But at the minimum, make sure your contact info is correct, because that is your only thread to them being able to consider or offer you a job. What? What? Oh, but anyway, so I'm like, yeah, I don't see this in my junk box either. I don't know, but yeah, of course, I would love an interview. And he was like, okay, well, let me just, oh yeah, it looks like I misspelled your email address. Oh my Lanta. It's like, okay. Anyway, yeah, so I have an interview this afternoon with them. I actually need to get ready to leave here in a little bit, but it's just confusion from every angle. What is happening? But anyway, I'll let you guys know all about it. Probably tomorrow. I have some more things I want to share with you guys and get you caught up on, either tomorrow or the next day. So anyways, thanks for listening. I don't know what the point of that was, other than this process has not been straightforward whatsoever. And anyways, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all of your support lately during this not so wonderful time in my life, career, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, thanks for watching. As always, feel free to let me know down in the comments what money moves you guys made towards your goals, and I will see you very soon.